To prepare cards. Cards means birthday card and cards for different occasion like Eid card, birthday card, and that is all about my passion. What I have used? I used the white art paper, cut that art paper in a particular shape, use poster papers of different color, that is yellow, green, red, and so on, right? Try to develop a design by using that poster, variety color poster papers, and prepare that card. So first time that was my passion. Then when I developed making the cards, some friends of my class asked me, Dosto means friend, can I have your card? Why? I want to give that for my friends on her birthday. Okay, no problem. First time, it's a gift for you. When he or she again asked me, can I have another card for my another friend? Okay, it will cost you 3 taka. Can you please give me 3 taka for this card? Yes, obviously, why not? You can take 4 taka. At that time, 3 taka is enough. No? So, after times, when time pass out, these interests are shadowed, faded. But in your life, so many interests will come which need to be nurtured so that you can provide emphasis on that specific item so that you can make the items your passion primarily. Secondarily, you can involve yourself. If you don't have interest, it is very much difficult to establish the business actually. Look, copies are there. Copies means, do you have any idea about 2 mil Rashmalai? You have idea. Okay. But do you have any idea about 2 mil Rashmalai or Tangai Misti? You don't have. These are the brands actually. It's a kind of sweet, specially prepared by the Matri Bhandar of Kumilla district. This is the original one. The person who prepared is famous for preparing this one. But when it is from his point of view, it was his passion. But when people like preparing the recipe of this Rashmalai, the other people copy that by different name. Kumilla, Matri Bhandar, Adi. That is Adi is the different term, not different term. Or new Matri Bhandar. Like that. So they like to copy the business, but they are not actually the entrepreneur. They are businessmen. Yes, obviously. They are earning profit. Business. What about business? Business is not a charity. Business is not a charity. You prepare products according to the need of the customer, deliver that to the customer, in against you receive money from the customer. This is all about, right? So that there is an input, there is an output. In between, there is some process. Either it is goods or it is service, whatever it is. Now, my question. What you have understand about entrepreneurship? If you recall your last classes, can anybody give me the idea? Yeah, we we are going to learn how to involve yourself, or how you prepare a strategy today. How you will learn how you prepare a strategy for a new product or for a new service. I'm not going to teach you, but I'm helping you to assess yourself. You will prepare, I will assist you. Okay? Prepare yourself. It will be a long class, approximately 3-4 hours, 5 hours. Are you ready? I don't think so. He's already looking. Okay. What is our learning objective? This is just writing. Can anybody read? To identify the sector of business. It's a huge business opportunity. We are not going to discuss each and every, but in micro level or from macro level, we are not going to involve ourselves in micro level, but from macro level, we will identify some sectors based on our economy. To know about the demanding products. And some products are there which are artificially created. Which products are your basic needs, so that no demand is artificially created? That is artificially created. If you use a bottle, then it is artificially created. Okay. Think about the natural product. Can you have any idea, or can you have you seen any advertisement regarding coconut? Have you seen any advertisement regarding banana? Have you seen? No. Right? Double color advertisement is there. But when coconut is canned, then advertisement, yeah, there is no advertisement for rice, but when it is related to super basmati chal or flavored rice or like something, then advertisement is created, right? Have you got my point? What I want to say? When the product you get naturally, demand is already created. But when the product is created artificially, as supply is more, you have idea about demand supply, right? So you create the product so that huge supply is there. Now you need to create the demand to sell that. So there should be an equilibrium. Demand and supply are equal. So that advertisement is needed, marketing is needed. For what product? Product which is created artificially. So if you like to involve yourself, if you want to see yourself as an entrepreneur, think that you are going to produce an artificial product. Could be. Yes, it is. But if you want to sell a natural product which is already prepared, it would be a business. So you sell coconuts from different village and sell that at downtown or New Market or Karun Bazaar. No need for advertisement. Yes? Do you understand? Sure. 100%. Now we can first introduce ourselves. Later we will discuss lot.
Businessmen also can
Yeah. I do agree. When he innovates something, of course. Okay. From here, can you please introduce yourself? What's your name? Smile? Okay. Only smile. Only smile. Smile. Friends will call you Smile. Yeah. Do you know his name? Everybody? You know him. Smile. You know him? No. You already passed 4 class, but you don't know the name of your mates. Smile. Mr. Smile. And Hassan. Do you know his name? You are from which department? Triple E. E-T-E or E-E-E? E-T-E. Triple E. E-E-E. E-E. Okay. Smile is from E-E. And Ehsan from? Doctor. He is doctor. Wow. Okay, no problem. So I am good than you. And he is?
Amir.
What is his name? Amir. Okay. I didn't tell you. Amir is from where? Department of Business Administration. Okay. And? Ahmed. You are from? You are from Somalia. Ahmed. You are from which department? Master of Public Administration. Oh, MPH, Public Health. Master of Public Health. Okay. Name? Ahmed. Smile. Ehsan. Ahmed. Amir. Fantastic. Fazler is from which department? You are from Dhaka College. In which subject? Okay. Then we do have some mathematical terms later we will discuss. Name? Mr. Fazler Appi. Okay. Rashidul Haq. Alumni BBA. Rashid, can you please tell me the name just before we utter here?
Smile. Amir.
Ahmed. Fantastic. That is our new friend. Yes? Let us sit down.
Naimul Islam, textile engineering.
You are from textile engineering, Naimul Islam. Okay. Ahmed, are you sure that your friends know you very well? That is, know your name, others. Ahmed is from which department? Can anybody? Your friend? No? Yes? You don't know. No? You know. He is from MBA. Ahmed. Department of Development Studies. Okay, your name is? I did. What?
I'm Deepu from alumni of ET department.
ET, you are the alumni of ET department. Yes, madam? Jamila. You are from which department? Master of Public Health. Sorry? Hawa. H-A-W-A. Hawa. Okay. Spelling? What is the spelling? K-A-L. Okay, Kaldun. Okay, good. Tripoli department. Okay, Mr. Nur Jaman. Yes. Tripoli. From Iti. Ahmed. Oh, so many ET students are there. So, so all of you are want to be an entrepreneur. Okay, my name is Mahbub Parvez, MP. MP. I don't want to PARVZ, so that www.mahbubparvez.com. So if you visit this site, you will learn about myself. So I don't want to give my introduction. Okay? Okay. People call me MP. What is? Member of Parliament. Military police. Math problem. Medium pagal. Okay. Someone call me Moina Paki also. Yeah. So actually, I'm the associate professor and head of the Department of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Yes, I'm from mathematics background from Dhaka University, honors masters. Yes, and completed my MBA. That's education. If you go Amazon.com, Amazon, you know what is Amazon?
Yeah.
Amazon.in, huh?
Yes.
Okay. If you go to Amazon.in, click books there, and if you write my name, you will find books. They are marketing my books. 2 books are published from Germany, 1 from India. Citation. Yeah. So if you go to YouTube, write my name over there. So that are my interests. Now come to today's. Now to know about the demanding products related for a new entry. Okay. This is actually what we are going to know. Our objective. We are going to know this. What are the barriers? Means when you involve yourself with a work, it could be anything. It could be an event management, or you can involve yourself with a new innovative idea, or you are going to manage an event. It could be the wedding ceremony of your sister. Could be. Just think that when you involve yourself with any type of work, you have to face some barriers. When you are able to overcome that barriers, you are successful. If you don't involve yourself with work, no problem is there. So you are free. The person who don't have any problem, he who is very smart, or he who is idle, don't have any problem. Otherwise, when you involve yourself with any type of work, obviously problems will be there, and it is your challenge to solve that, so that you could be an idle person, or you could be the successful person to your field. And all is about practice. You know cricket very well, right? Right? Do you know? You don't know. But you know. Football very well. Okay, fantastic. If you know football very well, means you know the grammar of football, does not mean that you are a very good player. Does it mean that? You understand football or cricket very well. Does it mean that you are a good player? If you want to be a good player, what you have to do? What type of practice? You have to play cricket. You have to practice early morning and late evening every day so that you will be a good player. So understand something is different, practice is different. Like that, if you want to achieve a good grade, you have to practice. There is no other alternative. Okay. Now, what types of products and production process? Okay. To know about the different types of products, what are the different types of products? In a macro level, we will discuss different types of products or service, and how could you prepare that? That is inputs, to provide input so that you will get output. What are the process in between them? Types of process are there. These are our learning objectives. To learn the process of choosing alternatives under the environment of risk. Alternatives, when you have several alternatives, you have 2, 3, 4, 5 alternatives. Which alternative will provide you maximum profit? Yeah. And environment is risk. There are 3 types of environment: certainty, risk, uncertainty. Certainty means, say you have 5 lakhs taka. No, you have 50 lakhs taka. If you deposit that onto your savings account, obviously it will provide you interest. 100% certain, right? If you purchase FDR, certain, obviously it will provide you certain amount of money after the duration, right? Am I right? Dear sisters, am I right? You don't know. If you deposit that money into bank, obviously bank will provide you certain amount of profit after the duration. Is it right? It is the environment of certainty. Now, if you invest that 50 lakhs taka into business, are you 100% sure that it will provide you profit? Probability is there. Maybe you earn profit, the probability is 80%, so that you may suffer a loss, probability is 20%. As it is not 100% certain, it is under risk. This is different environment. If you invest your money into stock market, will it provide you 100% certainty that you will gain profit? No. So it is under risk. So we will find some alternatives. Which alternative will provide you? Which alternative will provide you maximum profit under the environment of risk? Okay. To understand the process of strategy formulation, this is actually our highlighted profit, that is strategy formulation for a new product. Strategy formulation for a new product and implementation. And we will find the factors which will identify you to position yourself in the market. We are going to learn how to formulate this strategy. Then we will identify ourselves, how to position ourselves in the market. These are our learning objectives. So our contents of this. What are our contents of this today's class under different economy? Products under different economy, concept of productivity, barriers for a new entry, already have what are the barriers, alternatives for existing product under the environment of risk, strategy formulation to develop product. Okay. Now, before go to our main item or main session, first of all, I like to identify myself. Can you identify yourself first? From what point of view? Yes. Can you please help me to understand you? Okay, you can communicate with your friends clearly. Sure. Okay, sit down. Anybody? Yeah, this son. Yeah, you're. How could you identify yourself? There is an easy process to identify myself, but I want to know from you first.
That means how we can identify personality.
How you can identify Bangladesh, say. Then you will understand, no? I like to identify Bangladesh. How could you define Bangladesh? Say.
In present situation, as Bengali, I have to acknowledge the fourth line of our nation because we are a nation of third world. So ultimately, according to human psychology, we are not European or American, but as well as we are not a country of least developed, but we are a developing country. So our mentality is third class mentality. Though it is a notorious word, but it's true. Our mentality is third class. And how we can acquire something by defeating someone or by deceiving someone in business sector, because we only seek the benefit of ourselves, not others. It's our mentality. So, but in some cases, in rural people, they are always helpful. It's true. But in urban area, we are cunning, not intelligent. We are cunning. We are trying to do something. We are trying to getting something by defeating someone. So, obviously, in rural area, they are generous people. They always try to help someone. So I think we are a nation. We are going ahead to be well educated. We are trying to be well educated. It will help us to be a developed nation. So I think we are in this sense. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thank you. Okay, write a point. Write a point here, everybody. That is, if you want to be an entrepreneur, what is positive perspective. For a positive perspective. And anybody else like to define Bangladesh, identify Bangladesh? How could you? Smile. Yeah. Can you say about something about Bangladesh? Something about Bangladesh. How do you define? Say, your friends. You are here for last how many years? 2. 1 year. 1 year, 3 months. Within 1 year, 3 months, what you have learned from our culture, from our education system, from our people, from our... Possible to say something? Sit down. Yeah. You. Come here. How would you define Bangladesh? Yes. No? You don't. Can you say something? How would you define Bangladesh? From your perspective, from your point of view, I'm talking about. Not from in general point of view. You are very happy with the people of this country. Finally, we understand. Okay, that's why your color and my color are same. See? That's a bye.
He looks like Bengali.
Yes, it looks like the Bangladeshi people. Okay. Can you please come here? What is your name? Nickname? Ronnie. R-O-N-Y. Ronnie. In general, I don't know, either he can identify himself, what type of person he is. Can Ronnie define himself? What type of person you are? Can you? Yeah, yes.
Talk less. Talk with my friends.
So you are talkative. You like to talk with your friends, so he is talkative. I guess. Good.
And I like to talk about ideas and opportunities we have surrounding ourselves. That's it.
Only. Can I define you? Say, if his friends call him Ronnie, what does it mean actually? R stands for he is a realistic person, could be. If not from today onwards, he could be the realistic. O, optimistic, N, natural, and I or Y?
Why?
Y,
No.
young, youthful. If he is not realistic or not optimistic, from today onwards he can practice that. It's all about practice. So that he can identify himself. Yes, guys, I am realistic, I am optimistic, right? I am youthful, and I am natural. So that people will obviously understand him. Okay, Ronnie is like this. From that point of view, you can define a product. The product that you are going to prepare, so that people will easily communicate with you and with your product for further steps, right? So from today onwards, you should be realistic, right? Try to practice that, and optimistic. Don't think for negative. But it should be natural and should be youthful. Always there should be a smile. Huh? Hello. Now, can I define Bangladesh from this perspective? This is my perspective. Could be you can define Bangladesh in others way, but from my way I can define Bangladesh so that I can think about Bangladesh. B for blood, A for achieve, N for noteworthy, G for golden, L for land, A for admirable, D for desert, E for evergreen, S for sacred, H for habitation. So for the people who knows Bengali, not for you actually, this could be defined Bangladesh রক্তে অর্জিত স্মরণীয় সোনালী ভূমি প্রশংসনীয় বহু আকাঙ্ক্ষিত চিরসবুজ আমার পবিত্র আবাসভূমি. So I can define Bangladesh from that perspective. According to, look, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be your own ideas, your own thoughts, your own ways, and your own perspective. Try to communicate that with people. That this is mine. This is my point of view. From that point of view, I am innovative. So please accept my product. Accept me. Accept my product. Accept me and accept my product. From that point of view, it will give you, but it says that your product is artificial product, not natural. That's why advertisement is required.
Yes.
Mind it.
Yes.
So, what in the meantime we have learned two things. Can anybody from his speech and from his speech already from his smiles speech and from Hassan's speech, we learned two things. Can anybody? If you want to be an entrepreneur, two things need to be. First, you have to be positive. You have to be positive. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you to. Yeah. Second, you must be observe each and every part of your corner. Part. The lifestyle, say, 1 year, 3 months already he stayed at our country, but he can't say much about our country. Means his observation is not that much wide. Got my point? Observe people, observe product, observe the culture, observe the heritage, observe the tastes, so that easily you can identify which product is needed for the persons. We people are frequently change our tastes. We people are frequently change our attitudes according to the need of the society. We people are frequently change our appearance. We people frequently change our tastes of food. So you have to cope with that. Why? Ask me why. Very good question. Because according to the need of the customer, if you can provide that product, you are picked. Got my point? Do you understand really? So what we are, but yes, but two things we need.
Positive attitude.
You have to be positive. One, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be positive, and you have to observe people, your surroundings. People, surroundings, culture, where you want to stay or establish yourself. Where you want to establish yourself, say at Dhaka, Bangladesh, you want to observe the culture, people, tastes of the people of Dhaka. If you want to establish yourself at Somalia, you have to observe the tastes, culture, habit of the people of Somalia. If you want to establish yourself at a village outside Dhaka, you need to observe the taste, culture, habit, the people of that village. Now, question is that you want to establish yourself for that particular village or for the world. It is known as competitiveness. Competitiveness, later we will discuss what is competitiveness. Just keep that into your mind. Say if Polo or Adidas company asks any country to wear their jersey for an international event, do any country reject that?
No.
Why? That is competitiveness.
Survival for the fittest.
So, they are competitive comparing the whole world. Some brands, local brands that they are like our artistic, like our trends. They are competitive for the local market, not for the world. So what is actually definition of competitiveness? The products or service, the products and service which meets the demand of the products or service which meet the taste of the world people. At the same time, simultaneously, they earn or contribute to the GDP of that national market. They are competitive. Okay? Now, let's demonstrate ourselves. Now, from this part, we can think ourselves. There are three types of economy with whom we are going to play. First is the primary economy. Do you have any idea what is primary economy? My grandpa was a farmer. Right? And his father was a fisherman. They survived or they lived their life by working under primary economy. The products they get that is actually related to nature. They cultivate crops, fishing at river, collect resource from nature, survive themselves, at the same time sell that at the market and earn money. Okay, that is primary economy. Now, why I identify these three sectors? Because I want to give you idea which sector is suitable for you. You identify them. First, you identify yourself. Like Ronnie, like Esan, A for attractive, H for honest, S for smart, A for adorable, N for neutral. You are from today he can practice that, so that he will first he identify himself that I am like this. Being a human being, limitations are there. Don't try to pass out that. With limitations you are a human being, but you have to think positively. What are your positive sides? Based on that you will identify which economy is suitable for you, primary, secondary or tertiary. Either you involve yourself with farming, with cultivating lands, fishing, like that. What products, what ideas that are into your mind now? Related to what? Secondary economy? Products which are artificially created. And I'm sorry to say that all of you are chair, this pen, this projector, this ID card, this light, this watch, all these are artificially created product, and that's why you are prepare yourself for the secondary economy. Got my point? So that what products or what service you are produced, either it is related to what economy. Think about that. Others you can decide. Yes, and what is tertiary? When you are providing service, tourism. When you look, you like coconut, right? You like coconut. You don't like coconut? Smile that. Coconut, you don't like coconut. Okay, no problem. Look, when you purchase a coconut from the roadside of that building, so you may ask, Mama, what is the price? 50 taka. No, Mama, 30 taka. No, Mama. Okay, for you are from Somalia, okay, 40 taka is good. So bargaining is there, right? Right? When you go to Thailand, when you ask for a coconut, they provide you the coconut with a smile face, decorate that coconut, put an umbrella, little umbrella, the top of that coconut, a slice of lemon to decorate that. After getting that coconut into your hand, you feel so pleased that, this coconut is only for me. 50% you satisfied yourself by taking that coconut. The water is safe. After drinking that coconut, you are not going to bargain. Could be the price is 50 baht, but you are happy to provide 100 bahts. That is called service, and that is under tertiary economy. Got my point? So you have to identify yourself. Which sector is suitable for you? Primary? Secondary? Tertiary? I don't know actually. Which sector is suitable for you? You have to identify. Could be, I don't know. Later we will formulate the strategy with the group so that which sector you choose, why, how, when, what. So many W are there. We will concentrate ourselves with so many W's. Huh? Learn. So do you understand? Now you can strong your brain. It's a brainstorming session already. You can start thinking that which economy is suitable for you to work with, primary, secondary, tertiary, or whatever it is. Look, I already told you regarding Bangladesh. Now, if I give you the idea, Bangladesh is identified from what perspective? Look at that. Do you agree with me? You know? But nobody uttered that. We have the longest sea beach of the world. Do you think that it is not worthy? 100% worthy. Right? Right. Second, we have the biggest mangrove forest of the world. This is the unique feature of Bangladesh. Right? Do you agree?
Yes.
So why don't you identify Bangladesh then first?
Yes, sir.
No, my question, why? I'm talking about W. Why? We are the only nation who fight for their language of the world. In the world, huh? Do you think that I am unique? Yes, please. 100%. What's the problem then?
It's lacking of our observation.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. So that's why I'm asking you two things you need to be. You have to be very much positive and you have to observe which could be what products you are going to sell your neighbors, friends, families. Observe. If I provide an opportunity to an European and I will show you the longest beach of the world, I will show you the biggest mangrove forest of the world, I will show you the highest peak of the world. So obviously you will attract. Please do come to our country, visit Bangladesh, and at the same time I will give you the opportunity to visit Nepal also to see the highest peak. It's a lucrative offer for an European. Right? You can manage that properly. The problem is where I can't, we don't have that observation, policy, marketing, thinking, all these are new. But it's a very good product, service that for any European person, he comes to our country to see the longest beach, he comes to our country to see the biggest mangrove forest of the world, and say after visiting my country they can visit Shahid Minar also, from where the national, international mother language issue raised. Then they can easily visit to Nepal for Everest. Okay. And look, Bangladesh is known by Saqib also.
Yes.
He introduced Bangladesh, right? In 1971, Bangladesh is known by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. After 20 years, huh? No, not 20. Approximately after 40 years, Bangladesh again introduced by Professor Dr. Yunus. Fazli Hassan Abed, as because he is the Nobel Prize winner. That's why from. Again, Bangladesh is introduced by Saqib Al Hasan. These are the unique people, identical people who demonstrate their country in front of the whole world. Now, for your understanding, I provide you which economy is suitable for you. For understanding, what are the features, special features related to primary, secondary, and tertiary economy? You can involve or concentrate yourself on the beauty of Bangladesh by considering the beauty of Bangladesh. Sea is there, Bangopsagar, Bay of Bengal. Hills are there, forests are there, rivers are there, so that you can highlight this. Or you can go for secondary economy. RMG is the leading sector. Jute is available in our country. You can go for fisheries, necessary item production, that is I am talking about the secondary economy. Necessary item means which are necessary for everyday use. Okay? Banks or financial institutions you can identify. Could be in future you could be a banker in the or you can go for services. You may establish a restaurant, service oriented. I told you that coconut is all about your smiling face. Yes, food is there, but only food is not sufficient. You can go for good hospital. You can go for daycare service. All these are related to service. Just for an example, I am highlighting this. So you have to segmentize yourself, concentrate yourself on a specific product. Otherwise, it is difficult for you to cope. I want to do business. I want to be an entrepreneur, but you don't know what sector, what economy, what product, which sector. It will give you haphazard thinking, right? So you have to concentrate for a specific. You may go for educational institute like Daffodil International University, like Daffodil International School, like Daffodil International College, or any other English medium school, right? You can start a travel agency. I told you just few minutes ago that if you promote Bangladesh to European or any other North American people, that is, I can show you the longest sea beach, I can show you the highest peak of the world, and I can show you the biggest mangrove forest. Please do come our country and visit Nepal also. It's a lucrative offer if you can manage. You can start hotels. So many 5-star hotels are now in Bangladesh. Cox's Bazar also, right? And any tourist destination also, right? At Sri Mongol, 5-star resorts are there, 5-star hotels are there, 3-star hotels are there. At Sajek, just few days ago, I visited Sajek Valley of Khagrachori. There I found the local people prepared resort by wood, and each and every resort consists of 4 or 5 rooms only. All resorts are at the weekend no resource is empty. It's just standard, only standard resource, no star, no 2-star, 3-star, 5-star resource. Only you can pass the night, but all the resources are full. Is there innovative idea? Okay, people to come here. Let's start prepare a house for the people to stay the night. That's the innovative idea. That's why. Or you may start airlines or any other transportation. Any other transportation means bus, truck, launch, steamer, taxi cab, CNG. All these are under service. You can. These are the sectors. Focus your view on a specific. First you identify yourself. I told you. First you identify yourself. Think positive. Increase your observation. Yes, increase your observation, identify the sector, then concentrate on that sector, which is suitable for you. Not all business are suitable for you. Keep that into your mind. If you think that it's okay, I'm going to start the ready-made garments factory. Barriers is there. I will give you what are the barriers. Based on that you have to work. So what we have learned, first, identify yourself, positive, then observe, then choose the economy. Based on the economy, you choose which one is suitable for you. Product, service. Service means which sector, not all service. Product means not all products. Could be secondary economy related to tertiary economy, but it is artificial. So you need to advertisement also. Artificial, right? Now, I told you before, competitive. This is first part. How could you make yourself competitive, and what is the measurement of competitiveness? It is productivity. Very important, as because what do you mean by productivity? There's output and input ratio, right? Output, input ratio. Good. Output input ratio. Let's see. Output input ratio. Output divided by input. It is productivity. Say you purchase, you involve yourself with, could be trading. No, trading not. Process could be there. Say you purchase peanut. Do you know what is peanut? China badam. Peanut from a farmer by investing 2 taka. How much taka?
2 taka.
Very good. So input is 2 taka. You sell that peanut at 10 taka. In between that, after purchase that, you came to your home, wash that, fry that peanut by using sand and other materials, so that you invest some items, right? You purchase some sands, there could be a burner to fry that peanuts, and after that you sell that at 10 taka beside the road. Your productivity is 5 taka. Now there are 2 ways you can increase your productivity. What are the way? if you sell that peanut 12 taka instead of 10, so your productivity is increased. It is known as profit maximization. Now, how could you? But why people purchase your peanut 12 taka instead of 10? Question, my question. Why people purchase your peanut 12 taka?
Services.
No, this is product, service is not related here actually. Willingly, people purchase your product willingly. This is not force. This is not force selling. It is quality. Later we will discuss about quality. Today, I hope you have time, huh?
Yes, sir.
If I can continue 8 or 9, no problem.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Do you understand my
Yes, sir.
language?
Yes.
Sure. Give me a smile then. Okay. How could you? People will purchase your product 12 taka, your peanut 12 taka instead of 10 taka. Why?
Sir, you have said already about the coconut
Hmm.
from Thailand.
Hmm.
That's it. You can explain.
Now, here is your innovativeness. You may apply. If I ask you, can you please have peanut now? No, sir, I don't have peanut with me now. Why? That's because if I consume peanut in the classroom, I will make classroom dirty. It is not possible. So that you can observe your classmates or the class. I told you, you have to increase your observation. So give peanut in a form that people can consume that peanut without making dirt in the classroom. So that you can use polythene packaging. Some salt is there, so that after consuming you can easily remove that packet from the classroom, right? Or this is available at market. No innovative. Already it is invented by someone, right? Or you can use peanut bar. Pran peanut bar. Peanut bar. Sugar is there or good? Huh? Kotkoti. Good is there. Sugar is there, so you can prepare peanut bar, package that bar in a decent way so that you come to class. Hala, bandhavire, tomar jonno ansi sheu khushi peanut bar. বন্ধু আমার তো হেভি পছন্দ করে so that people will willingly talking about juice or milk should be in the complicated process from input to output to increase productivity. Obviously you have to consider your capability. Okay? Do you understand my point?
Yes.
So you can think which innovative idea will provide you strength to increase your productivity. This is first part. Second part, say you can sell that peanut 10 taka, but if you can less your input, obviously it will also increase your productivity. Huh? right? Now, question is that it is known as, this one is known as profit maximization, and this one is known as cost minimization. So by maximize the profit, you can increase your productivity. Maximum people goes for that actually. Either he can add innovativeness or not, just sell the price more. Later observe that people will not purchase that. Or you can minimize your increase your productivity by minimize the cost. It is bit tough but possible. How? Ask me how? Very good question. Have you heard the term green banking? No? Green banking, paperless banking. Paperless banking. Paperless banking. Banks now, all the banks, some, not all banks, some banks are starting green banking by, they argue that instead of sending the transaction to their customers by hard copy, they can send the statements to their customers by email, soft copy. They establish themselves that we are going to establish paperless banking. One paper will cost this much of tree, this much of factory, so we want to save green. Paper, everything is right. That is green banking. They are established. Actually, this is the term, huh? People will happy. The banks will also happy. Actually, they are minimizing the cost. Banks. They are minimizing the cost to increase productivity. Very simple. By how? Say a bank have 3,000 customers, right? To send 3,000 customers the statement, at least 3,000 paper is required. It will cost them. And to send that to the customer's address, it will cost them the courier service also. It will cost them to print that statement also. So it's a huge amount of money. If they send only by using email, it will minimize their cost, operational cost, by which they are increase their productivity. But they are using the innovative term, green banking. You are also happy. Being a customer, the bank is also happy. Okay, I am saving the nature. Right? So this is their innovativeness. Somehow you have to involve yourself with good idea, with innovative idea, so that if you people will accept your product. Got my point? Sure. Now if I ask you, now come to you, I am not talking about product. If I ask you, how could you increase your productivity as a human being? Smile. Smile. What is the way to increase your personal productivity? কোশ্চেন করলেন Personal productivity means either you are productive or not. I just told you before that first you identify yourself. Huh? Could be innovativeness. I am realistic. I am honest. I am optimistic. I am positive. I am attractive. I am healthy.
First things, I have increase my leggings. Minimizing my leggings. Can hard work, which I in my body, which I have ability in that I can my writing is good, but if I hard work, then my ability will increase.
Increase my helpfulness.
Culprit you identify. Okay. Frequently you use this term effectiveness. What is this? Divided by, here's a ratio. Effectiveness by efficiency.
Effectiveness means
Frequently we use this term, huh? That person is very effective. That person is very effective. What does it mean?
Our performance is also
Sir, here do not have any time, but everybody can do this specific work. But efficiency means everybody within time, and they 1% or 2% can do this very good.
That one quality.
Katsa-katsi, but correct. Anybody? Do you know this term, right? But you don't know the meaning. Actually, effectiveness means doing the right things at the right time. Efficiency means doing things right. Do you understand this? No, sir. Doing the right thing. Let us give an example. Say you are in the exam hall. You are going to answer 8 questions within 2 hours time. If you are capable to answer all 8 questions within 2 hours, not before that, not after that, you are effective. So, if you can properly utilize your time according to your plan or schedule, if you are capable to answer, or if you are capable to solve all the problems within the scheduled time, you are effective. Okay? Now, you answered all 8 questions, but out of 8, say, out of 8, 4 are not correct. Do you think that it will give you grade point? Means you are not efficient. It will give you highest point when you answer all questions within the scheduled time, effective, and when all the questions are right. So that you will get highest productivity point. You answer 8 questions, but out of 8, 4 is not correct. It will not give you grade point. Right? Now, I told you before, identify yourself. You are not an Einstein. You are not a Rabindranath also. You are a person. You want to establish something by practice. So identify yourself. What is your capability? Better you answer 6 instead of 8 and make that 6 correct. will give you, make you more productive. Don't go for much work, but first you plan what you want to do that properly, correctly, according to the time. Don't misuse your time. Means you have to make yourself productive. Every day you can plan, this is my schedule of today's work. Well, one by one, after finish the first one, when you are successful, then go to second one. Some people spend more time on the same work because first time they don't complete. Okay, later we will finish this. একটু করলাম, তারপর একটু ওখানে গেলাম, ওখানে আবার একটু হ্যাপাজার্ড কিছু করলাম, দেন আবার একটু ওখানে গেলাম, ওখানে একটু হ্যাপাজার্ড কিছু করলাম, সবই হ্যাপাজার্ড ওয়েতে করলাম. No finishing is there. Don't go for that. When you start something, finish that with good finishing, then you will start next one. So that you will be productive. So use your time so that when you complete your task in time, you are effective. When you complete that task in the right manner, you are efficient. That's why that person is very efficient. Means they can rely on him. Means this work will be done accordingly, according to the need of the organization, according to the need of the customer. So from today onwards, from today, this is the class hour. From today onwards, first you practice who you are, right? Who you are, identify yourself, then be positive, then observe according to your identification. Choose your sector, which one is visible for you, and try to be productive by doing the right things at the right time and doing things right. How? From today onwards, you can measure your productivity after week, after each month, or even after each semester. Your grade point is the symbol of your productivity. Right? Now, question is that, very careful, everybody, please be careful. It's vital what I'm going to say now. It's very vital. That is, under secondary economy, each and every organization use you to increase their productivity. Very carefully keep that into your mind. As artificial products are created, every organization try to increase their productivity. It is their part, must. And you are the client. Each and every people are the client, as because products are artificially created. They like to create the demand. So you have to use to increase their productivity. Now it's your duty to save yourself or increase your productivity, your personal productivity, not imposed by others. Question is how? Look, very simple. Our telephone operators provide you the benefit of talk from midnight to early morning at 6 p.m. 50% off. Is it the offer? Do you think that it is feasible? Why? They don't provide you the offer at daytime. Peak hour, off peak hour is it? Okay. They provide you the offer when? From midnight to 6 a.m. It is the time for sleep. So without sleeping, they know that people don't talk at this time, but they want to increase their productivity. If you talk at that time, obviously it will increase their productivity, right? But by minimizing your sleep, if you use that time for less cost, obviously it will hamper your productivity. Why? This is the time for your rest. If you don't take rest, then obviously in the morning you missed your class or missed your office, or the work which could be done at the right time, you felt that due to sleep at the morning, which will decrease your productivity. Do you understand my point? It's very sensitive. Under secondary economy, all organizations try to increase their productivity by using you. রাত্রি 12টার সময় কি করো? ভাত খাইছো নাকি? So you are talking with someone and money will be taken by the other party, third party. That is not feasible, right?
Yes.
Better you can call him or her. Please do come in the morning for half an hour. We will have a coffee together. After that, we will go for our work. So money will be into your pocket, or for your nearest one or dearest one, not for the company, not for the third party. You can properly utilize your time if you want to be effective. You have to sleep in time, finish your job in time. If you don't sleep at night, obviously it will hamper your productivity. And daytime, when the time for your productivity, you are asleep at that time. Got my point?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Do you understand? 100%? Do you understand? So plan yourself every day that I have to finish this work within the time and in a good manner. Don't use much time for social media. Obviously it is refresh you. Use 15 minutes or 20 minutes to communicate with other peoples. But 2 hours, 3 hours, it is known as waste of time. Don't go for waste of time. Use your time for productivity. Increase productivity. Don't go for increase other productivity. You are the tool to increase other productivity. People, it is the rule actually. It is the rule of secondary economy. Nothing to do. Business policy. All the products are artificially created. That's why they will create demand. And products are already faced, so they will create demand. Now your duty is to save yourself. SOS. Save ourselves. Okay? So again I will recall what we have learned. Identify yourself. Be positive. Observe. Observe, then choose your sector. According to your sector, you have to make yourself productive and think how could you make your product productive. Also, you can make yourself productive also. Now, come to the point of business. What are the bad? I told you before that. I told you before, when you going to start a startup, that is the new business, or if you want to be an entrepreneur, what are the basic barriers that you faced? Basic barriers. First, what are the barriers? First thing, economic of scale. Do you have any idea what is economic of scale? Can I give you an example? I can give you an example, but I can't give you the solution. It is solved by person to person. I can give you the example. Say, if you don't know, then you can. Do you have any idea about this equation. Those who are from business background may, those who are not, they can, I can discuss this. Anybody know this? No. Nobody. Okay. Let's discuss. Say I want to establish a pencil company tomorrow. Today. I am the managing director, say all of you are director of that company. Done? Ready? You want to be the director. We are going to produce pencil for kids, school kids. Is it possible for us to produce pencil from tomorrow? No? Why? One by one. Yes, why?
It's possible.
Huh?
It's possible.
Possible?
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. But,
Yeah. But yes.
it will be a
Now, why difficult?
well, it can be easy also, and it can be difficult.
It is easy also and it can be difficult. No, I'm simple. Just give the simple answer. We are thinking that we are going to produce pencils for school kids. So from tomorrow we like to go for production. Is it possible from tomorrow? Not impossible, actually difficult. What is the barriers actually? That's why I'm asking. Why not possible from tomorrow?
We don't have the information.
No. It's not hypothetical or not like that. Just based on reality. Think. Why not from tomorrow? What is the capital? If say you have capital.
It's possible from tomorrow if we hire some company.
It will take some time actually for our preparation. For our preparation basic. What are the preparations?
You have to know the market knowledge of demand. You have to identify the
Price,
demand.
market price.
Now I'm talking about the production. Pencil তৈরি করবো. I'm talking about the production.
Machinery, you just
Machinery. You have the first thing is that you need machinery.
Carbon
That is different. First thing that you need to machinery. Raw materials is separate part. Where you fix that machine? Not in under a tree. So you need a place. Right? Land. Say you need a place first. You need an equipment, some equipments. I'm also. Huh? You need break. Yes, at 6. Maghrib time at 6. I will give you the break at 6. Okay?
yes, sir. Okay.
Or break. Okay, another question. That is, do you understand me? Sure. Sorry. Yes. Okay, so we need a place. We need some equipment first. So it will cost you, say, 100 taka. 50 taka is for place, 50 taka is for machinery. It is known as fixed cost or initial investment.
It's impossible to.
From tomorrow, not possible. That's why we need preparation.
Yeah, but to make your own, of course, it's not possible.
This is possible.
But if you contact people who want to make pencil
That is trading. I like to produce mine. You are the directors. So all we together decide this class that we are going to start producing pencils. So that we need some time. What we need, plus we need machinery. Then we will go for raw materials and others. I will come. This just for example, understanding. As you don't, I'm give you the idea about this equation. That's right. It is initial investment. But for any business, you need to have some money for your initial investment. Look, before come to this class, authority need to establish the chairs, projector, light, fan and others. Then you come here and sit down. Not for before. It is the initial investment. If what business you are going to do, initial investment is there. It is understandable? You understand this? Now come to the operating part. To produce pencil, what are the requirements? Wood, carbon, eraser, paint, tin. These are the raw materials, right? So that by using input, these are the inputs item, you get output using that machine. Input, output. Give input, provide output. Say, to produce a pencil, it will cost you 5 taka. Is it okay? Produce a pencil, it will cost you 5 taka. It is known as variable cost per unit. It is 5 taka. Per unit, you have to mention that per unit. It is vital, per unit. It is V. Variable cost per unit, V. Okay? Now, question is that total cost. C, 5. How many pencils you are going to produce? At initial stage, say 100. Say Q, it is say 100. 5 into 100 plus 100. Then what is the total cost of producing 100 pencils? 600. Is it okay? Is it okay? Then what is the average cost per pencil? 6 taka. Here? Is it okay? Sure. Now, if you increase your production, instead of 100, if you produce 1000, come to this point. See, VQ plus F, 5 into 1000 plus 100. Look, fixed cost is your initial investment for any business. Same. 100, right? Right? Per unit production cost same, 5. Here it is 5, here it is 5, okay? Only you change what? Quantity. Then what is the total cost? 5,000? What is the average cost?
5.10.
This is the business.
Huh? So that only by increasing your quantity, you can decrease your average cost. Right? It is economic of scale. Now, this is example. Now you decide. It is up to you. You produce less or more. This is a barrier. From what sense it is a barrier? If you produce less, the cost of your product will high. People will not purchase your product. Do you understand? Huh? If you produce more, you don't sure that all items you can sell. That is also a problem. But I don't know how could you solve this. I'm just giving you that it's a barrier for startup. Who is going to start a new business? It's a barrier for them. First barrier, economic of scale. Now you have to decide. It is your charisma. It is your innovativeness. What you are going to do, but it is a barrier. আমি উদাহরণ দিচ্ছি look think about sharp cement. Have you heard the name of sharp cement? They are I'm giving their strategy. What they have done, they produce bulk production, huge production, so that they are minimizing their cost. After that, they delivered all their products to their dealer at free of cost. At first. Dealer. To their dealer. Bhaijan? Bhaijan? রেখে দেন বিক্রি হলে পয়সা দিয়ে give me the money after sale. The dealers people think that if I purchase Crown Cement or Hyundai, I have to invest money. But if I take Shah Cement, there is no investment. So take Shah Cement, buy cement, Shah, এটাই ভালো, এটাই নিয়ে যান. Maybe at the beginning, the company may not cover all the money from the dealer. It is as simple. But after, when the product is familiarized in the market, they can. Now, we are not going. It is their strategy. Now, you have to decide what could be your strategy. I'm just giving you the example. I don't know actually how could you overcome this barrier. Sometimes when you go for purchase a salt or sugar from a wholesale shop or others, the seller shop, can you please give me an ACI salt? Sir, ACI salt is not good. Take Mulla salt. ACI salt is not with them. Mulla salt provide them good commission. That's why they are themselves marketize the product. That is the strategy. Actually, this is a barrier. But how could you overcome the barrier? It is totally up to you. But it is known as economic of scale. Do you understand? First barrier, when you start any business, economic of scale. If you produce less, your price will be high. People will not purchase. If you produce more, your product cost will be decreased. But you're not sure that either you can sell all your products. So you have to fix that strategy and you have to fix the marketing policy or whatever it is your innovativeness. But it is a barrier. You have to overcome this barrier. Got my point? Okay? Okay. Second, capital investment. It is important and first barrier actually. First barrier, capital investment. Can anybody here to start it again? No, it is there. What is the first barrier? যেন একটা হয়ে গেল ওদের নলেজ Okay, let me. Second barrier, capital investment. Okay. কি? হ্যাঁ 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 এটা আমরা বলবো একটু এটা আপনি যদি সময় পাই এটা আমি দেখাবো 70% অফ করেও প্রফিট করা যায় সেটা কিভাবে সেটা ম্যাথমেটিক্যালি দেখাবো যদি একটু সময় পাই তত পর্যন্ত আগাতে পারি আচ্ছা capital investment means what business you are going to start hospital hospital no what business you are going to start hospital it will cost you initial investment what is your initial investment at least 50 crore minimum from where you get that money why bank will provide you 50 crore
Landowner is.
do you have land think about yourself personally ekdom Ronnie do you have land Ronnie আপনার চেহারা খুব সুন্দর আসেন 50 কোটি টাকা নিয়ে যান দিবে no right do you have 50 crore no bank will provide you 50 crore yes or no no if no then what you have to do that is your thinking that sector to choose hospital is not feasible suitable first you have to choose according it's a barrier according to your pocket according to cut your coat according to your clothes so you have how much money you have right now how much money you can invest 2 lakh okay fantastic 2 lakh go for daycare service not hospital yes that's a barrier so only daycare service will cost you a rented house a nurse a teacher and an ayah 2 lakhs is enough so capital investment is another barrier maybe our thoughts are very big but we are at the level that we don't have money banks will not provide us money as because I don't have land my proposal is good but bank will not rely on you as you are a startup no financial institution will rely on you why as because you are the startup they don't know either you will win or loss so that go for that according to you already identify yourself you already know the sectors think so that think about that sector which is feasible for you gradually you can increase second barrier capital investment third barrier supply and distribution channel supply look if Pran wants to introduce mineral water for the whole country it is very much feasible for them why
Supply and huge.
already Pran already their juice market is established the dealer stations are established together with the juice container will carry the water also
Water.
automatic process but if you want to establish the mineral water for the whole country you have to establish the station and dealer each and every district it is big problem for you it's a very big problem barrier but you have to overcome that I don't know how but I can give you the example what about mom they are the market leader they don't have other products, but only by MAM they can capture the whole Bangladesh. How could they? I don't know, but this is the example. Exactly, but they dominate the only consumable products is water, but they dominate the whole country. How could
I have got the policy.
you? Yeah.
At first, they captured the political system to launch their product. All political regime, last 20 years, parliamentarians, always parties.
10 years back.
10 years,
Ah.
10 to 15 years back. All meetings were held in months.
Could be.
It's a marketing strategy.
It's a marketing strategy.
Yeah.
They establish their own. So I'm giving you the barrier. I'm identifying the barriers. The policy of overcome you have to decide. So first barrier, economic of scale. Small quantity or big quantity. Second barrier, your money. How much you are going to invest, right? Third barrier, how could you? You can produce for the university, or you can produce for Dhaka city, or you can produce for the whole country, or you produce only for Dhanmondi, or you produce only for Bangladesh, or you going to produce for the whole world. Think you are a startup, you are going to be an entrepreneur in a sense, so you consider this barrier. First, then you can step. Only because for your success. Okay? Then, learning curves. Don't go for business learning curves. Don't go for business which is not the products or service which is not related to you or your generation. Say I am a teacher, right? If someone asks me, you may go for start a buying house. So it is very difficult for me. Success, probability of success is 2%.
Yes, sir.
Failure, probability of failure is 98%. But if someone asks me, you may go for a college, school or university, the probability of success, I know where I have to go, what the linkage person, what are the process. So the probability of success is 90%. Right? Go with that product which is with whom you are habituated. I told you before, identify yourself, sector, identify the sectors. Don't go for the sectors which is not visible for you. Maybe your relatives are involved with that business. Maybe your mama, khala, your uncle, auntie, they are related with business. So you can cope with that. This is learning curves. Experience, beat experience is essential. At least you know about the product. Don't go for products which is not familiar to you. Never ever I will go for ready-made garments. Never ever I will go for brick fields or like that production. Because I don't know. In my family nobody is involved in ready-made garments. How would I? So first barrier is what? Small quantity or big quantity, right? Second barrier is your money. Third barrier is how could you marketize your product. It's for what? It's for university, it's for your area, it's for your country, it's for your district, it's for your world. And finally, your big experience. Then, okay, can we recall from the very beginning? Yes. Identify yourself. Be positive. Observation. Sector. Choose sector. Then think about the productivity. Your productivity and the productivity of your company, right? Then But that is your productivity. Yes. Then barriers. What are the barriers that you can? Then we go for a break.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. 20 minutes break. Then we will. If you have any business, then we will choose the alternatives way. Okay? Later. 20 minutes break. Come sharp. Sharp after 20 minutes. What's that? Actually, we are talking about the risks. Risk, business risk. Risk means where probability involved. Huh? Just few minutes ago, I told you regarding certainty. If you have 50 lakhs taka, if you deposit that at bank, obviously you will gain some interest, and that is certain. If you invest that money into business, that is under risk. Why? Probability is there. And if you don't know the certain information, also you don't know the probability, you don't calculate the probability, that is under uncertainty. Every day, we people like to work on uncertainty rather than certainty or risk. Very few people involve themselves with risk after calculating.
She's trying to be more productive.
Can you please give me a smile? Whose photo is this? Your? It's you? No? Oh, who's pretty? Me. Who is she? Your sister? You? She is Facebook. No? Why? Well, can we go for a maths or not?
Yes.
Yes or not? Sure. Sure. EMV means what? Expected monetary value. Expected monetary value. Now we will decide, we will go for alternatives. Choose alternatives based on expected based on probability. Say there is a figures. It's very simple. That is an example. We can use this example or easy example more than. Let's understand the problem. The person who sells ice cream at road, he can purchase per cup of ice cream is 5 taka and sell at 8 taka. Profit per cup 3 taka. The unsold ice cream he can return back to the company, and the company will provide him 2 taka. The unsold ice cream. It is known as salvage value. So price per cup is, cost per cup is 5 taka, selling price is 8 taka, profit per cup is 3 taka, and the unsold ice cream he can return back to the company. Company will provide him 2 taka, that is salvage value. Last 2 months statistics give him the data that he can't sell less than 15 cup, more than 18 cup, so that he can determine the probability of selling 15 cup, selling 16 cup, 17 cup and 18 cup. It is the probability. How could they determine that? Last 2 months statistics. Say out of 60 days, say he sells 15 cup of ice cream 7 days. 7 days he sells 15 cup of ice cream. Say. So what is the probability of selling 15 cup? 7 divided by 60. Data is from last 2 months, so that's 60 days. Out of 60 days, 15 cup is 7 days. So 7 divided by 60. Say 20 days he sells 16 cup. So the probability of selling 16 cup is 20 divided by 60. This is the way to calculate probability. Do you know? Favorable outcome divided by total number of outcome. What is the probability that you win 6 at Ludo? How could you find? Total side 6. 6 and 6 is only 1. That is favorable outcome means 1 divided by 6. So if you sell 16 cup 10 days, then probability of 16 cup is 10 divided by 60 if you collect 60 days data. If you collect 30 days data, then the total divided by 30, right? This is the way to calculate probability. Okay? So you find the probability here. Now you have to make decisions if it is your existing business. How many cups you should stock every day so that it will give you maximum profit. You can't say directly 15. You have to calculate that. 15 cup obviously will provide you maximum profit, but it is not maximum. How many cups you should stock every day? From 15 to 18. You have to be static. Choose any. You have 4 alternatives. Nah? 15 cup, 1 alternative. You can go for 15 cup every day. Obviously, it will give you profit. You can go for 16 cup every day. Fix yourself. You can go for 17 cups or you can go for 18 cups. How many cups you should stock? It depends on your calculation. How many cups you should. So there are 2 options. If like that, say no salvage value is there. Selling price is 8 taka, purchase price is 5 taka, profit per cup is 3 taka, and the unsold ice cream cannot be returned back. no salvage value. Then how many cups? Questions is there, right? So many questions is there. Okay, can we draw a table? Can I draw here? Say I can make here market size. Here I can write here now. Market size. Here we can write probability. Market size 15, 16, 17, 18. These are the demand. I am talking about the secondary products. You can produce that and sell that at the market. So market demand is there. Ice cream igloo or polar or giant Z, loop. Point 10. This is the probability. 0.20. This is the probability. 0.30. This is the probability. Do you understand? Again, please say, how could you calculate the probability? It is easy for you or not? Where is 30 days data? Among 30 days, how many days you sell 15 cup? Say 3 days. Then 3 divided by 30, probability for selling 15 cup. Say 16 cup you sell 7 days. 7 divided by 30 is the probability for 16 cup. Say 18 cups you sell 9 days. 9 divided by 30 is the probability for 18 cups, like that. This is the way to calculate probability. Okay. This pen is not good. We will go for another pen. No, this is understand this table? Market size, probability. Now you go for choose alternatives. You are late.
Sorry.
Okay. We are going to solve specific alternatives. Just introduction for a mathematical part calculation. It is you are selling ice cream. Say per day you purchase per cup of ice cream 5 taka. Sell that at 8 taka. So what is the profit per cup? 3 taka. The unsold ice cream you return back to company 2 taka per cup. Now you have how many alternatives? 4 alternatives. Last 60 days data give you the last 60 days or last 30 days or last 90 days data provide you the information that you can't sell less than 15 cup, more than 18 cup. So you calculate the probability. 15 cup probability is this, 16 cup probability is this, 17 cup probability is this, 18 cup is this. It is under days. You don't know which cup at what days. If you know that is in Sunday 18 cups will sell, in Monday 15 cups sell. No certain information. It is under probability. Now you have to decide How many cups? How many cups? How many cups ice cream you should stock every day? Static. Average 15 or 16 or 17 or which will provide you maximum profit. It is a decision. Risk. When you are work with risk, you have to choose alternative. There, 15 cups. Now, I don't go for much formula. Very simple. Just normal calculation. If you, this is your stock, this is your alternative. If you stock 15 cup and your 15 cup will sold out, then how much it will give you profit? You stock 15, all 15s are sold out, then 45, 3 taka per. Profit is? Profit is? Is it okay? Is it okay? No? Say you stock 15 cup and 15 cup is sold out. What is your profit? What would be your profit? Per cup you earn profit 3 taka. By selling 15 cup, then you will earn profit how much? 45. Wow! How could you say that? Good?
15 times 3.
Ah, very good. Give her a clap. She can. Now, you stocked how many cup? 15. 15 cup is sold out. Now I come to you and ask, sister, can you please give me another cup of ice cream?
Yes.
Can you please give me that?
Yes.
How could you? You don't have any other cup.
You have to produce.
You already sold out all your. You notice they are sold out.
Yes.
Not possible for you,
Yes.
right? Right. So profit will not increase, right?
Yes.
Sure? Are you sure?
Yes.
Means if you first thing, if you stock 15, stock 15 is sold out 45. Then I will ask for 16. Possible for you?
No.
You don't stock. You stock 15. I asked you 16 cup. Possible for you? No. So the profit will not increase. It is 45. Then someone came and asked for
Another cup.
17. Again another come for 18 cup. Not possible. So profit is 45. Once you stop, your highest profit is 45. This is the first alternative. Now you calculate your second alternative. What is your second alternative? 16. Now you calculate your, if you stock 16 cup. If you stock 16 cup and all 16 cup are sold out,
Then profit will be 48.
48. I am not talking about 15, I am talking about 16. Right? You stock 16 and 16 is sold out. 48. And again someone asked and for 17 come. Not possible. Not possible. So it is again someone asked for 48. Right? Right. Now come to this cell. 16, you stock 16, just give me normal calculation. You stock 16, 15 cup is sold out. Then what will be your profit? 1 cup is not sold.
Not so. Then 45 minus the price of
47.
the Not
No,
three,
43.
5 cents.
No, sir.
43?
No, sir.
How?
42.
42. How good 42?
Without salvage,
Because
Salvage value is there.
yes.
Yeah. 2 taka. You can return that to company. 2 taka.
Then it will be 42.
42.
Minus
No, 42. 42, yes? Look, 15 is your 15 is your okay. You can use the general formula for profit. What is the general formula for profit? Revenue minus, do you know that? It is the well-known equation regarding profit. What is the revenue of selling 15 cup?
45.
No, 15 into 8. 8 taka per cup.
8 taka per cup.
8 taka.
8 taka per cup sale.
Where? 8 taka per cup. Then 15 into 8. This is your revenue and cost.
Cost is 5
5 taka per cup.
15 times 5.
16 into 16 you have stock,
Stock, yes, yes.
right? কত? Then plus 1 cup is unsold. You can return that to company. So 2 taka. Calculate that value.
good idea.
Full ultimate
42.
Sir, the revenue minus
Cost plus salvage value.
Yeah. That is the equation.
Revenue minus cost plus salvage value. If salvage value is not there, you just delete that salvage value. Revenue minus cost. 42, right?
Yes.
Now, come to the point. If you stock 7, now alternative is 17. If you stock 17 cup and 17 cup is sold out, then 51. If someone asks for 51, then what will be the value of this sale? 17 cup and 16 sale. 1 cup is unsold. 16 into 8 plus 17 into 17. Now, 17 into 5
And plus 4.
plus 2 plus 4 is here. $39. Look at it. হিসাব করো। You can use your mobile. Everybody can use your mobile calculator, whatever you want. Is it okay? Dear sister? Okay? Yes. This is 54. Look, there is a synchronization. Difference is 6. 42 plus 6, 48. 39 plus 6, 45 plus 6, 51. So less than 50, 54. So one or two column you can prepare, then you can easily calculate that. Or here is difference is 3. 45, 42, 39. It should be 36. 35. No. Oh, start from here. 45, 48, 45, it should be 42. 51, it should be 48. Okay, now we are going to make our decisions. How many cup? Look at the board, everybody. Look at the board. Expected monetary value. Expected, I am talking about expected monetary value. Expected monetary value. And always remember that the total, this is known as consistency requirement. What? Expected monetary value of stocking 15 numbers of ice cream. What is the way? What is the way? Probability into outcome. 0.20, 45 plus probability 0.40. The result is 45 here. Okay, everybody can use your phone or calculator. For second one, expected monetary value of stocking 16 number. Okay, you can calculate 16, you can calculate 17, you can calculate 18. Go for 18. 16, 17, 17. Use calculator. Funny? 0 into 42 plus 0.20 into 48. Can I write that? 0.10 into 42 plus 0.20 into 48 plus 0.30 into 48 plus it is 40. 0.30 into 48 equal to what?
For 17 is 48.6.
Okay, first one is 45 EMV. Then for 16, 17,
48.6.
48.6. Okay,
47.4.
which one?
80.
47.4. Good. 16. বুঝেননি? মোবাইল ইউজ করেন? এত কষ্ট কে করে? দরকার নেই। আমরা এটা জাস্ট একটা প্র্যাকটিস হিসেবে নিচ্ছি, এটা আমরা এখন অ্যাভয়েড করে যাব। জাস্ট আমি দেখাচ্ছি যে how could, if you like to, then you can increase your practice for making decision. Okay, what is the value? 47.4. Okay, look at the board, everybody. Now, look at the board. Look at the board. That is, which one is maximum EMB?
48.
This is the maximum, right? Means the ice cream retailer every day he should stock 17 cup so that it will give him maximum profit. Every day he will come with 17 cup. Whatever the selling probability. Got my point? So, under risk, you have to make your decisions based on probability. So you have to analyze. Without analyze, maybe you gain profit. Directly you can stock 15. Obviously it will give you profit but not maximum. Obviously it will give you profit but not maximum. If you want to earn maximum profit, 17 is the, if your probability is this. Okay? Any question? Yes? May I erase this?
Yes.
Now, can we please, how many people you are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Can you prepare 4 group? 4 group. 4 group. Round. In a round one, prepare 4 group. Be positive, everything. Then, according to your capability, your barriers, right? Think about your productivity, primary task. Which business? Okay, discuss yourself. Discuss yourself. Yeah, you can discuss. I will help you. But you can discuss what business you are going to start. Think.
Single business is single group.
Single group, one business. You are the director of a business. Entrepreneur, you are the think something innovative. Don't go for regular. Look, don't go for regular. Think something innovative.
Education sector.
Whatever it is. Look. Primary, secondary, tertiary. You can produce artificial product or you can use the natural beauty. You can provide service. Think an innovative idea which will be feasible according to your strength. Right? According to you identify yourself. You are observing people. You know the taste of the people. Now which one will be hot cake? Think like that. Okay? You understand? Okay. Say you identify yourself. I am this, I am my capability is this. Okay? These are the barriers. I don't have much money, this is my money. How could you access the supply and distribution channel? So be positive, you can observe the people, you can observe the taste of the market. Now you put together, decide that this is for practice, not seriously. Now you can put together, decide that we are going to start this business, innovative something. Choose a business plan. That is an idea of primary economy or secondary economy or tertiary economy. Any business idea, just something that I am going to say daycare, I am going to say paragliding, innovative solution, which is not available, right? In your country, anywhere. Okay? You understand? Something new which is not available. Could be at here or at Somalia, okay. Say in Bangladesh, no paragliding business is here. Just for an example. Scuba diving is not here. Like that. Or something new with peanut. My friends, look, one thing you have to do. You have identified yourself. Right? You be positive. According to your society, which one will be the hot cake? Now, think about your barriers. Economic of scale, your investment. You are talking about kangaroo, but do you think that kangaroo business is feasible for you as because you don't have any experience about kangaroo business? Think something innovative. Consider what you have learned here today. Your strength, you have to consider your weakness, you have to consider your test, the people test, your barriers, your supply chain, your economic of scale, your investment, your learning curves, your productivity. Look at me, everybody, look at me. Is it okay? Now you can identify a business. Can I go for next slide? Okay? Okay? No? You established something. You also. Anyone? You? Okay? Established. You? Okay. Okay, now let me okay. Look at me. Your core competency. Now come to the point of you are not copying. It is not Adi Matri Bhandar, New Matri Bhandar, New. Something you have to. What would be your core competency? What is the uniqueness you have that nobody has that before? How could you identify yourself? I am unique, like Bangladesh. Bangladesh is unique for language. Bangladesh is unique for civic. Bangladesh is unique for Dr. Yunus. Bangladesh is unique for Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Bangladesh is unique for Saqib Al Hasan. Bangladesh is unique for mangrove forest. Like that, what would be your uniqueness? So that there is nobody else. Identify, write that. Have you identified your uniqueness? Have you identified your uniqueness? Core competency. Okay, no problem. Three, okay, no problem. 10 could be.
Okay. No, not like three of us is identified. We're working on the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it okay? Can we go for next one? Okay, let me help you. Let me help you. If I go for a restaurant, if I go for a restaurant of traditional Bangla food, look, if I go for a restaurant of traditional Bangla food, I just told you that I am going to establish a restaurant. Tell me, I am going to establish a restaurant of traditional Bangla food. What would be my uniqueness or competency? Say I am introducing 100 types of bhatta. মাছ ভর্তা, মুরগি ভর্তা, খাসি ভর্তা, গরু ভর্তা, শুটকি ভর্তা, 15 রকম, ঘাস ভর্তা, আপেল ভর্তা, জুস ভর্তা, কাঁঠাল ভর্তা, আম ভর্তা, জাম ভর্তা. Bharta is a bharta means the snatched item. If you snatch the mango with chili and onions, then potato, snatched potato, it's a bharta. So 100 items. It is a uniqueness. Nobody can give you vegetable. So could be. I'm just giving you an example. Say you use your own competency. Okay? You understand? Uniqueness. Identified uniqueness which does not have others. Listen. When you go to dear friends. When you go to any restaurant, every restaurant provides you a signature dish. That is today's chef special. Signature item, right? Do you understand that? That is their core competency. They claim that is our core competency. This is our signature item. Nobody can produce this item. From that point of view, you have to identify your uniqueness. Core competency. Okay? Can we go for? Yes, you can use this book for your guidance. Look, everybody, do you have that book? It's a very valuable book from our chairman, sir. Do you have that? Do you have that? Do you have that? So you can read this book. It will give you very good idea regarding starting your startup. What I have said, all these are here already. So you can read this for your core competency, for your idea, for your Now next step also everything.
What you like to do? Like I have to write. That's why I started my learning from doing. So what would you like to do?
Okay, listen to me now. Listen to me now, then you will concentrate yourself. Listen to me now, then please. Now listen to me, then you will concentrate. What is order winner and what is order qualifier? Two characteristics, order winner and qualifier. Order winner and order qualifier, they are the two characteristics. Say, just example, I give you the example. If you want to purchase a mobile phone within 5,000 taka, what would be the amount? 5,000. Say you can go to market and ask the shopkeeper, look, I have 5,000 taka, show me the phones with this feature. What feature? I want smartphone, touch screen, front camera, right? Then it should be I can browse net, I can use projector, I can hear FM or like that. So you give your requirements. Do you understand? But your budget is what? 5,000. So that the shopkeeper will provide you say 5 types of phone of Chinese company, right? Could be. Could be. So the maybe in market there are 100 types of phone. But among 100 types of phone, 5 satisfy your requirements within the limited budget. These 5 phones are order qualifier. They qualify your requirements. Do you understand? Right? But yeah, your requirements feature that I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, but my budget is 5,000 taka. Those who qualify your demand, it is order qualifier. But you are not going to purchase all 5. You are only purchase one. The phone you purchase, that is order winner. Do you understand? Now think about race, 100 meter sprint. The person who qualify for final, it is the qualifier, and among them one is the winner. Order winner. Now think about BFC stands for what? Product. BFC stands for what product? If we utter the name BFC, then what is their winning product? BFC. What is their winning product? Chicken roast. If you like to have chicken fry, you have to go where? BFC. Say KFC. What are their winning product? Chicken fry. But qualifying products are also there. They sell burger, they sell fried rice, they sell sandwich. Yes, they sell pizza, not pizza. What are they? No. That is wings. Hot wings. Hot wings. Okay. What is the winning product of Star Kebab? Kacchi biryani. So some shops are there which is famous for a specific item. That is their winning product. But does not mean that only they sell that product. There are some other products also. If you go to Star Kebab, then you can find khichdi, you can find rice, you can find naan, kebab and other materials also, right? They are there qualifying. Do you understand? Now you have to identify what are your qualifying products of your business and what would be the winning product according to your business. What would be your winning and what would be your qualifying products? Which products will qualify? People will go for like okay, there you go. Like theory go. If you want to consume theory, you like to go there, right? But only they don't sell theory. Other products are also there. Yes, winning product. But khichdi is also there. Right? Puri is also there. Winning product could be related to your core competency. No, that is quantity basis, that is different. Daffodils core competency is that want to be the number one IT university. আপনি বুঝা দেন আপনার চারজন ডিরেক্টর এটা এখন আমি আর নাই আমি এখানে আপনাকে হেডলাইন দিচ্ছি দিস ইজ ইওর হেডলাইনস now you have to develop your core director. If you don't understand, that is your internal problem. Don't ask the outsider. Right? Discuss with your directors.
You are MD of our company. You know what to do. I can understand his business.
Do you think that starting business is a bit easy now? You can start with minimum amount of money. And fix up the strategy. Yes. If you can fix the strategy, it is bit easy. Obviously, the steps will help you. Start. Even a person can start a business with 10 lakh also. Look at that. Barrier. Investment is not barrier. Barrier is others. Yes. You come up with a specific strategy, you can. Problem is that you don't know yourself. Start. How to drive? What is my strength? What is my barriers? Like if you can identify yourself easily, fix a strategy with the product. Which one is feasible for that part of the society? Congratulations, that's our trade after this class. Now you can implement and make product. I hope today you learn something, right? photograph is I can say square photograph. Okay, order winning and qualifying products. It is identified. It is identified. Sister. Huh? You finish. You finish. You also. Okay. Now, look. Now again, let's competency. Identify primary task. Determine core competency. Your qualifying items and winning items. Now you have to make yourself position and market. Write down quality, cost, flexibility, and speed. Speed, S-P-E-E-D. Speed. Quality, cost, flexibility, speed. Regarding cost, already we have discussed. If you produce bulk item, more production, your cost will be, average cost will be decreased. Now, some people, quality, cost, flexibility, and speed. Quality. It is these 4 items, these 4 factors will help you to position yourself at market. Mind it. You provide emphasis, reasonable price, that is cost, on quality, on timely delivery, speed, and you have to be flexible according to the need of the customer. Flexibility means according to the need of the customer. What customer wants. That's why you need observation. I told you before. What are the requirements of the customer beside you? According to that, you have to change. You have to flexible your process. You have to flexible your item. Now, competing on quality. What is quality actually? My question, quality. Within a very nutshell, you can collect that from CDC office, but listen to me. Quality, which one is quality car? Mercedes or Toyota? Again, which one is quality car? Mercedes or Toyota? Mercedes. Everybody says Mercedes, now? Okay. Now, come to the point. What is the definition of quality? What is the definition of quality? Degree of excellence. Look, everybody. That totality of features and characteristics of a product or service that bears on it ability to satisfy given needs. The features of a product which satisfy the need of the customer. It is a quality product. Again, what is quality? The features of a product. The features of a product. Features of a product which satisfy the need of the customer. It is a quality product. Now, quality can be defined from 2 perspectives. Again, quality can be defined from 2 perspectives. Consumer's perspective, I am the consumer. So I have a viewpoint that this product is quality or not. This chair is a quality chair or not. This pen is a quality pen or not. Who will identify that? I am the consumer. I will identify that. That is consumer's perspective. And producer's perspective also. The person who prepared this chair, he will identify also. It is a quality chair. You are producing this pen or pencil, first you have to identify it is a quality. If being a producer, if you are not satisfied, again I say, being a producer, if you are not satisfied, your customer will never ever satisfy. First you have to satisfy yourself. Then it delivered to your customer. Then customer will define either it is a quality product or not. But you are not satisfied, but you expect your customer will satisfy, never ever it will happen. সারা জীবনের জন্য এটা মাথা থেকে সরায় দেন যে আমি যে কোনো কিছু খাওয়ালেই কাস্টমার খাবে, নট লাইক দ্যাট। First you have to satisfy yourself. Now come to the point, quality. I told you, quality, the meaning of quality, this is producer's perspective, this is consumer's perspective. Now first I will come quality of design, performance, fitness of consumer use. Now consumer's perspective viewed if it is a manufacturing product or service. You told me just few minutes ago Mercedes is a quality car compared to Toyota, right? Now come to this point. Competing on first, before going to purchase a car, if you want to purchase a car, which feature you look first? If you want to purchase a car, which feature you look first? Or say, if you want to purchase a motorcycle, performance, mileage, what is the mileage? How many miles it will go by consume a liter of oil? This is the performance, right? From your point of view, right? Then feature, what extra items added to the basic feature? That is, do you have the CD player with that car or leather cover with that car? If you want to purchase, right? Then reliability. Do you think that the car Toyota is reliable compared to? Reliability means it will provide you service without hassle for 5 years. Its parts is available everywhere.
Yes, sir.
And its mechanic is available everywhere. Say you purchase Mercedes car, and one fine morning you will find that the engine is not working. From where you get the mechanic? Okay? Now, if the view mirror is broken, from where you get that parts of that Mercedes car? You have to go to showroom. Showroom will charge you that much of money, and it will take a month to order that view mirror from the original company, right?
Yes.
But if you have the view mirror of a Toyota company, you just go to Bangla Motor,
Yes,
fix that and return back with original one, right?
Yes.
Right. Now performance, durability, how long the product lasts. If you purchase a Toyota car without any hassle, 5 years is tension free. It is reliable. If any problem arises, you just step further in front of your house, you will find the garage or mechanic, he who teach himself by using the Toyota engine, not the by Mercedes engine. Yes?
Yes.
Okay? From that point of view, not Mercedes, Toyota is the quality car. Mercedes could be the luxury. That is not quality. Look, again, what is quality product? Mind it. Brand products, not all products is for all people. So you prepare secondary products under secondary economy for much people, for batch people, is for single person. So you have to identify. Quality means the features of a product which satisfy the need of the customer.
It totally depends on the financial
All
condition.
these are the features which you have to consider. Durability, performance, features, reliability, conformance. Durability, aesthetics, other perceptions. These are the features which will satisfy a customer. Then you identify this product is quality product or not. And if it is a service, then time and timeliness. Say you go to a restaurant, ask for food. If you order food and if it not delivered to you in time, do you think that the service is quality service? No. Completeness. When the waiter provide you all your orders, do they provide at a time or separately? Are you satisfied with their completeness? Yes or no? It is service. Courtesy. Do they provide you courtesy? Yes sir, come in. How much people you are? Can you please use that corner? Should I switch on the light for your friends? Then use that room particularly. These are the basic courtesy. You feel. Then consistency means to receive the newspaper every morning in due time. If yes, then it is a quality service. If no, then service is not quality service. Do you understand my point? This is the consistency. Accessibility, accuracy. Do your bill come with without error every month? Electric bill, water bill. All these are related to service, right? If the bank provide you the errorless, if your credit card bill comes with errorless, this is the quality service. If there is a problem, there is an error, then the service is not quality service. Got my point? Right. Now, already we have discussed about cost. If you produce bulk production, the cost is minimized. If you less, now cost is different, and I can give you the quality, cost of quality. Look, this is a chart actually. Within 5 minutes I will complete this, but if you concentration, cost of achieving good quality. I am not going to mathematical part, okay? Okay. And this is the cost of poor quality. Look, there are 4 types of cost involved with quality. First one is before producing the product, if you spend some money to design that product, it is known as prevention cost. That you are not going to produce bad product. That's why before producing this chair, you need to design this. Why? As because if you start producing chair without design, the person who prepared this can't measure properly. So that they prepare chair for their drawing room or classroom, they don't understand. Right? So, for which purpose? You prepare chair for classroom, or you prepare for dining room, or you prepare for drawing room, or you prepare for roadside restaurant. You have to design. This is known as prevention cost. So you spend some money to design that. Select a designer, right? Design, process cost. Which process you use? You use tool, machinery, or handmade. Choose the process, right? Who will prepare this? Not a labor or rickshaw is going to prepare the chair. Obviously, a trained person should prepare this, right? So before prepare, you have to train him up. That look, I am going to prepare the chair for classrooms. This is my design. If you like to, I will train up with an expert. First you take the training, then come and prepare chair for me, for my company. Not like that. Oh, you please come, prepare this chair. He does not know anything about preparing the chair. So this is, if you want to involve, then it will not provide you good quality. So all these costs are prevention costs. That is, you are not going to still prepare, but before that you already spend some money. Then appraisal cost during the time of preparation. When you start preparation, someone should monitor that it is on the way or not. You send product to BSTI. Look, I am preparing this chair. It is for this purpose. I need your certification. So inspector will come, test that, and give you the certificate. Now your chair is according to your plan. you can go for that. This is for good quality. This is for good quality and poor quality also. If you don't go for prevention cost, internal failure are there. Internal failure means without design, if you start producing chair, scrap cost will be more. First you prepare this chair, oh no, this is not good for, so I have to again, okay, like to give a handle over there. This handle is not working. Throw it up, fix another one. So without design you start, so that every time it may be changed. So scrap cost will be increased. Like that, rework again. You will work on it. Time will consume that. More raw material will needed that. Process could be failure. Process could be downtime. More time. Or say you prepared that product and delivered, you are not satisfied but delivered that to customer. Then customer will complain. Sir, complaint center, number 4 is not working. My mobile phone number 4 button is not working. Okay sir, please come to our no. Service center. Go to service center. Go to service. I don't want this phone. Give me another one, new one. I have warranty time. Warranty period, warranty claim. I have warranty time. One, give me. So same price, company bound to provide another phone. Right? And finally, product loss sales means once you face this problem, you tell to your friend, don't go for Symphony phone. Buy a phone. Lost sales. Yes, because he faced the problem. This is the cost of poor quality. Here? Okay, flexibility. Okay, come to the point. What is flexibility? The tailor. You go to the tailor and ask, please prepare a dress for me. 5 times you go to the tailor and 5 times tailor is ready to cut more, less and others. If you go to the tailor and I want to prepare a sleeveless shirt like Salman Khan. Then tailor can give you the ideas. Should I use piping here? Tailor is very much flexible. You have to be flexible with the need of the customer. আপনি যদি বলেন ভাই যা আছেন নেন নালে যান, if look, this is my product, if you wish to go for it, otherwise you may go now, then customer will never come to you, right? And speed, Domino's Pizza, they highlight only one feature: within 30 minutes delivery. Anywhere from Dhaka, India also. If you provide order, they claim that within 30 minutes we will deliver the pizza to your house. If 31 minutes, then we will not charge any money for the delivery product. That is their core competency. That is their speed. By that, they dominate the market.
Is it done by drone?
I don't know. Maybe they have so many stations to deliver it like that. Okay, then come to how would you position yourself in the market? Quality, cost, flexibility, and speed. Okay. And what is your you have identified yourself, your primary task.
Yes, sir.
Then
Uniqueness.
your core competency, right? Then your winning order winner and order qualifier items. Then you position yourself by costing, by quality. So you understand that quality, Mercedes is not a quality car. Quality should be identified according to the need of the customer, customer's point of view and producer's point of view. Quality should be identified. Being a producer, if you don't satisfy yourself first, it should not be, you can't be satisfied your customer. Okay? Okay? Now, strategy implementation, it is not a very good, the basic part, implementation is not that much. Two things you need to remember. Two things you need to remember for implementation. For implementation, you have to, just two things you need to remember. You have to communicate your plan, idea, thoughts with all of your members for implementation. Otherwise, it will not succeed. If you provide only command, it is not feasible. Nobody will work. Command is not all times feasible. You have to communicate what you are going to do so that if the person involved with your thoughts, then they know what is going to be happen and what will be happen, so that they can, according to their thoughts and idea, they can cooperate with you. First thing. And second, you have to consider your customer, finance, customer, processor, and learning and growing. During the time of your implementation, you will face problems as you involve with work, but don't return from your path. You try to solve that problems. That is your learning and growing. Okay? So two things. What are they? You have to communicate your thoughts with your friends. Right? You have to what? You have to
Learn from customers.
know your employees who will work for you. First one is planning hierarchy. Hierarchy means who is the topmost position, then who will give the command, top to bottom, bottom to top. If you implement a new strategy, decisions will come from top. Say, if someone wants something, the decision will come from bottom to top. Like that. This is known as planning hierarchy. Policy deployment is the ocean policy. Like your ocean policy is like your. Have you ever go to foundation day of our university?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Do you know how many bus will be go there? Last time 400. Do you think that it is easy? No. Nobody will even think about it. But it's a very little matter for definite. How? Only because of the policy deployment. Everybody know what is his job. Even the cleaner know what is his job. The student know what is his job. From where you get the t-shirt? From your office. From where you get the coupon? From your office. From where you get your bus? From Manikme Avenue. How do you know that? Through mail. How do the officer know that he collect t-shirt from other person and deliver to the students? Nobody instruct. Everybody just complete their task. Automatically it will done. Yes, a policy deployment. Yes, every company has a special policy. You have to fix your policy by your own. Yes, policies implementation is based on the formulation, and you have to create your own policy. But in general, it is known as Hoshin policy. Hoshin policy. And finally, you have to consider your directors. Don't hide anything regarding finance. It should be crystal clear. At least to your directors. Otherwise, clash will be there, conflict will be there. And customer, you have to consider your customer, you have to process. And when you step Obviously problem will be there, but you have to face that. Okay? These are not important strategic decisions actually. Three types of, not necessary. Process and technology basket, this is not necessary, you will understand. Actually strategic decision not fine. All, everything is covered. Thank you.
Sir, what is the source of your energy?
You? Well, actually, just if you ask, there are three types of product. What about the product or services? First one is make to order. Make to order is the custom built house. If you want to produce your house, it is your design, right? Or your shirt pant. Another one is make to stock, like Autobi furniture.
So consumer product also.
All the product and service are fall under this quality, this three. Make to order, make to stock, assemble to order. All the products or service, whatever under secondary economy, artificially produced products or service fall under this category, three category. No product or service is outside under this category. And do you know what is project? What provided? Batch production. If you produce pencil for university only, it is batch production. If you produce pencil for whole country, it is mass production. Continuous production is not possible or only for electricity, water treatment plant which is run for 24 hours, that is continuous production. And project is one time. Mohakali flyover, Padma Setu, your marriage, all these are the project. Can we have a seat? Okay. Are you ready to enjoy a song?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Okay. Let's go. No.
Oh, recite.
Can't listen to the nothing.